So I honestly wasn't expecting to make this. It is literally New Year's Day. So I guess first off, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and especially Happy New Year. I got lucky in one of the crates from World Warships here, and that they gave me the Iwaki, which is a Tenryu derived design. And what you're gonna see in just a second is me double checking. Wait, is the Iwaki in the Tenryus, are they exploding like the Kuma, which is its exact level match? Because if you know me, you know how much I love to rag on the Kuma. I'll give the Kuma this. Its guns are alright. Its TPOs are alright for what they are. Tier 3. But, oh sweet Jesus, I don't ever want to be fighting one of those things because they explode at the mere mention of a battle. They explode. If you really know me, you know the joke I like to say of the Kuma, the only cruiser that will explode literally if you stare in its vague direction. Now some people say, wait, what about the Atlantis? They'll say, no, I mean literally the vaguest of directions. Even behind a wall, it will explode. You know, I think about the Atlantis, they also like to explode. But then again, they like to explode because they get hit by stuff. Yeah. Anyways, that being said, this is a list of do's and don'ts. I've already recorded this once, and I didn't like how the voiceover sounded, so I'm recording this again. So if you want to, just listen to this first part and then be done with it. Okay, so here's a list of do's and don'ts. The first major do, and also the first major don't, is always going to be the same when there's a carrier in the game, which we have here. Do always be moving and know what planes you have and how to use them. You're going to see why that's important later if you decide to keep watching. And don't stay stationary for most of the bloody game! So, next major do is don't be a dumbass if you can help it. No, that's a lot easier said than done. I'll admit that one. But if you have the option of there is definitely a smarter play, please play it. You'll see what happens when you don't. A few times here. The first major one is on the enemy team that I fight with, and then the second one is me, and then the third one is a teammate of mine, and then the fourth one is the other teammate of mine, which is the carrier. It's not gonna be a good day for the carriers. I'm just saying that right now. And now some don'ts. Don't sail on a predictable course for more than about 30 seconds. Assume there are torpedoes in the water when your enemy does not fire at you for a while. You'll see why that comes into point later. Number 2, know which way to dodge. Torpedoes, or as some people would prefer to call them, danger pylons, have a fixed course. They literally do. They go in a straight line. Unless you're talking about submarine torpedoes, but they're a bit different. And that's not a topic for today. This topic for today is the standard straight line torpedoes from cruisers, destroyers, battleships that have them, and your everyday friendly neighborhood fun police carriers. By the way, this is something I just want to quickly kibitz on about the Kiwa here, the Kawaki here, is that its torpedo turrets are literally so midships they might as well be wing mount fixed on one or the other side. Actually no, if it was wing mounted I'd get further. I'm trying to basically shoot across my deck actually. That's what I mean to say. Wing mounted on the opposite side. There it is. Trying to figure out how I could get that to work. I guess I'll also quickly talk about the Iwaki here, of how I built it out. This is basically, legitimately, a destroyer run through the, here's that first enemy, stupid. Here's the first stupid of the game. Don't do that. See, because if that Valkyrie turned into the torpedoes, he would have been fine. For the most part, fine. Oh yeah, this is also another do, or another don't. Don't stand still when your enemy has a bearing on you. It makes it far easier to kill. Sorry, so it's the first two are the enemy, and then the rest of them basically are my teammates. Although to be fair, the enemy does come into being stupid and contributing to the don'ts. In a second. Yeah, I decided to try to charge down to Wyoming's. I know, don't ever do this. Literally don't. Unless you have like a Clemson. Actually, yeah, that's the only time I think I would say, yeah, do this. If you have a Clemson. Dude. Yeah, because it was just continuous line fire from both of them. It's great. So, there's my major don't that has happened, and this is the last time you're gonna see me in this game. I'm watching the rest because I initially wanted this this G101 to avenge me. But actually, it turns out that his buddy is his division mate in the Gungut back there. He's the one that's gonna do very well today and avenge me, and also avenge a lot of the team. By the way, just good torpedoes in general. And I think that actually is the Gungut's first kill. No, it's his second kill. It has to be his second kill. I haven't been counting the Gungut's kills. Oh no, that was his first. Okay. Oh, so we got the Campbellton later on? Okay. Anyways, there's number 2. So we saw number 3 over there in the Langley not moving. By the way, look all the way near the bottom left-hand corner of the mini-map. You'll see a tiny faint blue speck. That is the cruiser. That is not a cruiser. That is our aircraft carrier. Notice on the opposite corner, basically. I'm talking about in the X direction, so pointing more towards the game again. You'll see that there's 2 cruisers over there, and destroyer, vaguely in the area, but the destroyer doesn't do anything. Now look back at the regular game for a second, and you're gonna see this Phoenix. You're gonna see why I said if you're gonna shoot, if you're being chased, shoot at them. If you have a target in your sights that you're going for, obviously, shoot at them. Yeah, this guy. He doesn't do anything. And you can hear the whistling from the bombs up there, which is the Langley messing things up. But then again, when you're so tight, I get it. But yeah. Okay, look back at the mini-map. Watch what's about to happen. Forward movement from our carrier. Okay. Look back at the game now. What the hell are you doing, Phoenix? I'm heading along into Island to see. Destroyer's gone quiet. Why is the destroyer gone quiet? No, he doesn't have torpedoes, that's why. He doesn't have them loaded. Minimap again. 2 cruisers have just gotten lost, and our carrier is just realizing, wait a minute, there might be a problem here. Keep watching the minimap. Trust me, the on-screen footage here isn't that interesting yet. And the minimap is. There's one just inside now visual spotting range by sea for the carrier. And there's the other one, because he fired. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm talking about the carrier again. And that's actually where I'm going to now. The carrier. This dumbass. We're gonna watch the plans. Be careful of how you launch torpedoes. I'll be honest, I've done that too. But then again, I know that a straight run ahead, into the torpedoes is a good way to thread them. So I normally just really line up one and try to just get one. That's all I'm asking for it anyways. Now, watch what he does with these dive bombers. I'll cut him a very, very, very slight bit slack in that he is going against this Giasto here. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, nor do I particularly care at this moment. He's a PC player, because, cross-platform is enabled here. Yeah, PC players are hard to hit, but he's not exactly making your job run very hard, to be fair. Like, literally, he's not making it very hard. Yeah, the gun got caught, the Campbell. It's in, okay. That was number 3. You can see exactly why I've said everything I have earlier. Because, dear God, some of this is insufferable to watch. Because legitimately, you shouldn't have been caught out by this. It's like, goddamn, man. Don't be this. Know which way to dodge. To be fair, he is near the border, somewhat near the border of the map, so, yeah, but you turn towards the map, you turn towards the border, then you turn back away from the border. It's not that hard. It seriously saddens me that a perfectly good player, okay, I say perfectly good, is this dumb. Just Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the gun's gonna have a good day, and this is where a lot of very good dudes come in, but that's a nice thing. At least there's gonna be a lot of good dudes from him. Know where your guns are gonna be pointing. If you got to, then do partial firing, because, well, evasion is a thing. Know that if my enemy hasn't shot for a while, there's probably a good reason. Torpedoes in the water. He did a decent job of turning away. Right? No. Now that's a paddling. And this is the end of a paddling. Told you, he's gonna have a good game. Ends with 4 kills. He knows something that we don't. Why? Because the enemy is a little too damn quiet. There it is. In this one, he does successfully dodge. Russia versus Russia. It's a good battle when you want to watch it. Unfortunately, the game decided, you don't get to see that. You're winning already. Which is saddening, but hey, it happens. I know I shouldn't say this, in all honesty, because it shouldn't surprise me, but it does that stupidity like this goes on. And there you go. Take these do's and don'ts to heart. Okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful beginning of the year.